As always, raid buffs are okay, pally buffs keep to yourself. If you're not dueling, be out of stealth. All that, yeah, mage foot is fine. It's gonna be Clouds getting his first duel versus Boom, getting himself a decent opener. And Boom is just trying to get some slows on him right now. Back to back, there's gonna be a lightning lasso into Clouds while he's out in the open. There is gonna be a elemental with him. His Ellie's looking a little small, I don't know why. There's gonna be Vanish. Was that a cloak and Vanish for Clouds? He is trying to get himself a better setup against Boom. And Boom is just trying to run around while in Ghost Wolf. He is going for a little bit extra healing while in Ghost Wolf, so that is kind of nice. Clouds popping out with a Trinket, Plunder Armor, big damage coming out. Boom is going for a big wall up. It's going to be a gouge to Boom, and it looks like Clouds is actually trying to play defensive. Yeah, grappling hook on the way, trying to reroll, get himself a very solid buff, and Boom has him in the right spot where he wants to keep him like slowed, and he's going to go for Chain Lightning with the whole team. He's not doing damage to the whole team, trust me. He really isn't. He's just going for big Maelstrom generation. I allow it. 8.1, maybe LE Chain Lightning will do damage. Right now it doesn't. It tickles. I allow it. I allow it. They'll heal up before the next duel. It's fine. Yes, Boom actually did so much back damage onto Clouds. Clouds getting a big old blind onto Boom. Still has a dot on him. Is that dot actually going to tick down on him? It is so close. Is he going to be able to catch a reset? No, he catch a reset, but oh, the lightning bolts. Lava. Let's lava. Lava Burst is just going to end him. And Boom going up versus Blood Hunter next. Getting a big knock into Blood Hunter. And is getting a secondary elemental up. Doesn't get a stun. Did it miss? I think the alien might have missed a stun. It looks like Blood Hunter is walking up to him though. That's going to be a lightning lasso into another stun by the pet. That's a trinket out of Blood Hunter though. And that could be a free hex by Boom. And that's a free hex onto Blood Hunter. Boom gets to heal himself a bit. And a Blood Hunter going up in the air. That's a frog! Oh, now he gets repelled, Boom, a little bit. Gets a few pot shots in it. Boom is going to go for a heal or two. Getting a Stormkeeper up and running, and Blood Hunter just has Metamorphosis running. Is prolonging the meta with an I-Beam. He's going to stay onto element Boom as much as he can. It's going to be an Earthshock to stun him. Second Earthshock to stun him. Back to back, do some damage. Getting those Lightning Bolts flying in there. Or Lava Bursts flying in there. The Meatball is up and running. That's going to be a short stun onto Boom, and he's getting a knockback into Blood. And it looked like Blood actually kind of just backflipped off the side. Blood Hunter cannot re-heal while Boom has all the healing in the world. And if he can get a good angle on him, that's going to be imprisoned onto Boom. If Boom can get a good angle onto Blood, this could be good. It's a full Lightning Lasso onto Blood Hunter, keeping the damage rolling. Gets a Frost Shock in there. Trying to get a Lava Burst while he's out. It does have a Lava Surge available. Get him dropping a slow and dropping an Earthquake in there. Blood Hunter is going to take damage from that Earthquake even by a little bit. But Blood Hunter is just trying to mosey his way around to the other side of the pillar. Boom has plenty of Maelstrom available. Trying to get a stun on one side. Might be able to get a full stun on Blood Hunter on the other. Going back into Ghostwood, just trying to kite him as best as he can. Needs to get a slows into Blood. Does land it. And that's going to be a pretty big knockback as Blood Hunter finally trying to get some damage in. Finally able to connect in the Blade Dance, the first thing he goes for. But Boom counters it with a Lightning Lasso. Blood Hunter's out in the middle of the open. Imprison onto Element again. Stun onto Boom again. Darkness is going to drop down, and Boom is just going to run out of there while healing. And Blood Hunter is going to use that pillar as best as he can. Just do what he could. Just align it for a little bit. For Blood, this is going to be another elemental being put out. Stormkeeper coming out. Going to be able to get a few insta-casts. Blood Hunter is able to dash away, but... oh, actually was able to dash away from Boom for a good while. Just cannot... just have to wait things out. Going to get a stun onto Boom. Into a big setup. That is going to be Meteor onto Blood Hunter. Stun coming out from Lightning Lasso, and that's going to be Trinket out of Blood. Trying to get whatever damage he can, and an element actually does take him out. It's next is going to be up to Twisted. Getting a big knockback on Twisted. Going for healing surges while he got it. While coming out pretty early, as Twisted got big cooldowns available. He's actually going for Blood. Blur of Talents. You could do so much damage with Blur of Talents. Oh my god. Is that a PvP setup? Does land and Freezing Trap onto Boom. Wants to get some big damage rolling. As soon as that Freezing Trap is done, Boom is out in the open. He has to find a way to deal with this. The dots are going to hurt a lot. Trying to get a slow into Twisted. All he has is a stun and knockback. Does land a stun. It's going to be Trinket out of Twisted. Can he land a Hex though too? Trying to juke out that Hex. That's going to be a Feign Death for Twisted. Did he ever try to stun? More grenades being thrown. It's going to be a Boom element trying to get even more heals. But that's going to be a Root Trap. Steel Trap is going to put another bleed on him. Big bleed. into a harpoon after getting knocked back. Boom is in a really bad spot. Needs to get some big CC out on Twisted and gain some distance if he can. Trying to go for a last-ditch hex. Pretty sure he just got kicked on that hex. Can he go for another hex? Can actually land that hex. Does land it, but into a freezing trap by Twisted. Boom is actually dropping down the stun totem into a hex onto Twisted. Going for healing surges. How does he freeze him in a frog form? How does a frog throw a trap out? Somebody explain me this. What is this BS? And Boom is just walking into another trap, getting hit with the root. Trying to outlive this. Lightning Lasso to follow. Actually get some LOS. Earth Shield available. Actually got himself a heal for a moment before getting harpooned again by Twisted. Finally, at least has Earth Shield. Needs to get distance from Twisted, man, as far as he can. But the harpoons are going to make it hard. Does get the Primal Elemental out. Primal Fire Ellie. Boom continuing to run as much as he can. What is that heal? That is a Coastal Surge. Oh, it's like a heal. It's like a actually heal effect, huh? Actually able to get himself a heal. Stun coming out from a pet though. Knocked back onto Twisted with that root. Going to Ghost Wolf. Actually able to land a bit of a heal. Actually, Boom Element was able to get a lot of healing. Twisted barely has any health now. That freezing trap is now a defensive one. Twisted can't even heal himself. Is he gonna go for a big camo? Can't even do it. Now Boom is the one who turned it around out of nowhere. Feign death and he just earth shocks him. That is a payback needed. He was waiting for that one for a while. He was like, I'm gonna get you one day. You son of a bitch. I'm gonna get you. That's gonna be a Miseru versus Boom. Getting a stun up in the open. It's gonna be Trinket and Ghost Wolves coming out of Miseru. Gonna hit him with a Sundering into a big Ascendance. Boom needs to get the hell away from there ASAP. Going for healing surges while he got it. Back into Ghost Wolf trying to stay alive as much as he can. Hex coming out onto Miseru, so he can finally get some healing surges available. Both of these guys are going for heals, and it looks like Boom is just trying to get some big damage. Big Earth Shock. Oh no, not an Earth Shock. Was able to get a stun with a pet. Earth Shock coming out. Can you get a second Earth Shock? Almost. Actually dropped Miseru with a few hits, few globals. Very, very close. Into dampening. We're actually pretty big into dampening, about 17%. Static Charge coming out. Miseru actually is fully DR'd from all the stuns though. And that's going to be a Hex trying to come out by Boom. Lands that Hex. No Trinket available for Miseru. That's going to be a Lightning Bolt out of Boom. Trying to get whatever damage he can into more Instacast right afterwards. Has an Earth Shock available any moment. Going for Lightning Lasso. And Meatball is getting flung at him. Earth Shock to follow. And Spart is going to be up next. Boom versus Sparticle. Spart literally just went for 1v5. Can he stop Boom Element's damage? Can he stop his playstyle? Can he stop anything he can do? Spart just continuing to go for Arcane Missiles. Has a dot rolling. Boom Element just hanging out in Ghost Wolf every time he can do big damage to Spart. Trying to get Lava Burst in him. Maybe a Hex. I think Hex maybe got interrupted on. Needs to get some CC onto Spart. Spart is lining. No, actually lands that Hex. Spart trinkets out of it. So this is very big for Boom Element. Going for a wall. Trying to get some damage back into Spart. Spart has big bursts available. That's going to be a Lightning Lasso out of Boom. Stopping Spart's damage. Can just cleanse all of it. Now it's going to be Spart getting all his images up and running. Boom Element is going for big heals while he's in Ghost Wolf. Trying to line around it. Doesn't want to go for a Earth Shield because he knows Spart can easily steal that any moment. Just start healing off of it. Boom Element just can't get himself any kind of LOS, any refuge from Spart, who has all these images that can just keep blinking around. All he can do is hang out in Ghost Wolf, trying to get a heal. Actually lands one for a moment, dropping an Earthquake for a bit, and does knock Spart back. Maybe he can get a healing surge. Barely had any health left at that point. Barely any mana left as well. Just needs to wait out those images while in Ghost Wolf, healing fully over time. There's going to be Spart blinking and interrupting that heal. No, it isn't. But Boom just needs to keep on running. Keep on running. Keep trying to get away. Trinket coming out. And that images. Not a Cane Blast is what ended it. That's going to be OP Sap up next. Out in the open or forces images behind. Trying to keep OP Sap where he wants him out here where the images can just keep pelting him. Shadow Step, but doesn't matter. He has still another blink. Arcane Missile is still just pounding him. And up next is going to be Jamie as one of the two paladins on my team. Polymorph coming out onto Jamie off the bat. Until slow right afterwards. Spart is in a position where dampen is going to be pretty high. Unless he can get himself some food, it's going to be impossible. So for Jamie and Stony, all they need is opportunity. One chance. That's actually Spart blinking, and that's going to be Shield of Vengeance available. That's going to be... Oh my god! Oh, he just lined it up so close. Jamie just ran up there. Execution set the shield. That Shield of Vengeance has such a big range, dude. Spart even blinked back and he still got hit. What the fuck? I don't think Spart expected that either. Spart, can you explain me what happened? It was Shield of Vengeance, right? It was Shield that hit you, right? It has to have been a shield. I don't understand what just happened. Because I saw your body blink too. I saw your body blink. I thought you got out of it. It was just like a bit of health, bit of health, bit of health lost. Bam! Everything gone. I'm like, hello? Spar got erased. Dude, Spar was blowing people up in a 1v5. Paladins are easy for him. For a second though, I did see him blink. And he didn't blink far enough. I was like, wait, is this gonna be bad? But I didn't say anything. I was like, I think it will be okay. I was about to say something out loud, but I thought he'll be okay. And then just barely any health loss, barely any health. Execution zones, okay, that's fine. He doesn't have a shield. I hits a little bit.